Quick tip for you home sellers, when you're selling a house that you've lived in for a long time, maybe you've got a lot of memories in it, it has a lot of sentimental value to it, it might be really hard to have random people walking through the house and giving you all sorts of negative feedback about what they don't like. It can be even worse to have a home inspector come in to check out the house for that prospective buyer and pick apart lots of little things that either you didn't know about or that you didn't think were a problem. And oftentimes that can feel very, very personal when you hear those things. Now, that being said, I always remind my clients that it's not personal. As much as it feels very personal and it's very normal to feel that way, very reasonable, it's not personal because that home inspector is just doing their job. It is quite literally their job to pick apart and find any little thing that's wrong with your house and relay that to the person that's going to buy it. Now, what that person does with that information is entirely up to them. They might be a new home buyer that have never owned a piece of property before, so hearing that stuff might come as a shock to them. They might have questions, they might have concerns, but again, it's not a personal attack on the homeowner. And so I say this because as you go through the process, these things that are unpleasant come up. And as unpleasant as they are, you kind of just have to go through them to get to the sale of your home. And it's important during this time for both sides in the transaction to show a little bit of grace and show a little bit of patience with each other so that we can reach that mutual goal of getting to the closing table and getting that home to its next owner.